All right, I just got some really bad news this morning, and that is that David Icke has been completely deplatformed on Facebook. His entire page is gone. I think he had 1 million plus followers on that, and it's just been totally removed. And, you know, it just shows me how serious this battle is and how maybe we've just begun. And it just bothers me because I feel like we're next, and then Dr. Butara's next, and then, you know, Dr. Kaufman's next, and then you're next because you posted a video or you said something out of turn, or then they changed the policy later to something you had previously said that now was against violation. I mean, this has gone crazy, and there's no dialogue. There is no appealing process. It's just you're gone. And these companies think that just because they're a private company with $1 trillion in Silicon Valley and you opt in because it's free, that they can basically walk all over your human rights, not to mention your legal civil rights, not to mention your First Amendment rights if you live in America. And this is ridiculous. It's just gone too far. And, you know, it just highlights what we're doing here at London Real with a digital freedom platform. We have to build our own system. We have to reject this. We cannot put a cut on the product. We can't not talk about these things. We can't always be in fear. It's literally going to change who we are as a person. It's going to change the way we express ourselves, how high we can hold our head, whether we can look our kids in the eye and say, yeah, you should be proud of me as a father. How can your kids be proud of you if you can't speak your mind without someone telling you to stop it or taking away your method of communication? And again, if you want to come back and say, well, Brian, these are private companies. No, they're public utilities. Wrong. They're public utilities, especially in these times, right? They're being used to transfer messages to apparently save our health from the whatever is going on right now. I'm not going to even say. So they have a responsibility to stay open to where we can talk and express ourselves. And now they're being shut down at their discrimination, completely subjective calls. They don't have anything to do with logic. We've seen this with us, with our banned video of David Icke. It was the only thing taken down. Tons of other videos up there that were like it, but ours was the most powerful. It was the most authentic. It was the most compelling, and that's why it was taken off. So here's the warning. If you're compelling, if you say something intelligent, if you use logic and science, you get banned. That makes sense. If you're crazy, if you can't talk, and if you have bad cameras, then you get to stay up. I mean, look at what's happening here. Can you not read between the lines? It's madness. So needless to say, I'm a little upset. And in 2 days' time, in just over 48 hours, I'm going to be sitting down with Rose Icke 3 and broadcasting the largest live stream of a conversation in human history to people who want to know and who now can no longer go to their social platforms and learn about what David Icke has to say. And we don't know what platform is next for him. And honestly, I don't know what platform is next for us. And there's no warning signs anymore. There's no warning signs. You're just gone. You're disappeared. You know, they basically digitally roll up in a van and grab you, and you're never heard from again. And they might find your bones 30, 40, 50 years from now. So that's what this is coming to. Obviously, not very happy about hearing this news, but I am happy that we can strike back. And that's what we've been doing this week. We've had 2 broadcasts on the Digital Freedom Platform. Dr. Butar, Dr. Kaufman, you all are loving it. The London Real Army is sharing these things. By the way, I have clips from all those episodes on our website. You can download and post them wherever you want, however you can, to get this word out. And we will be gearing up the Digital Freedom Platform for Sunday. We have been working day and night on this tech to make sure we can hold 1 million concurrent people. But I need you to be there. So London Real Army, it's time to mobilize. It's time to mobilize. Get the word out. LondonReal.tv/live, LIVE is the URL. Well, this will broadcast at 5 p.m. UK time, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We will start the broadcast 2 hours earlier, and I want to walk you through everything that's been going on here so you can be up to date, and then we're going live. Share this message. This needs to be watched by people. It needs to be screen captured and screen recorded and put on a thumb drive and buried, because they're coming after all things. And if they can come after Vimeo and Dropbox, like, who's to say our website isn't next in our servers, which is why we're building the blockchain distributed technology as part of this Digital Freedom Platform. So, and the legal fund, because we're going after them and trying to make the case that they're public utilities, not private companies. So the fight is real, folks. The fight is getting harder. Again, if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be a founding member of the Digital Freedom Platform, go to londonreal.tv/freedom. Give whatever you can. We're closing this down in 2 days. So if you can, give something. It's for building this platform. It's for the streaming costs. It's for the blockchain technology. It's for the legal fund and for the app as well. So we got to fight back. We got to do this together. And again, David Icke is a 68-year-old man who sits there and calmly and talks about things with backup and logical support. Last time he quoted Dr. Kaufman. I just had Dr. Kaufman, who I spent time with at MIT, talk on my show for 2 hours. He's very credible. He has signs to back it up. All right? You know, he's a 68-year-old man talking to me. That's what's being banned. Makes no sense to me. All right? So, look, we're going in. We're fighting hard, as usual. Thank you. London Real Army, I need you to mobilize. I need you to let everyone know about this. Your friends and family who listen to the mainstream media and don't think what we're talking about is real, just ask them, watch the first 15 minutes. That's the thing. Just watch the first 15 minutes of Rose Icke 3, and then they can turn it off and go back to watching Tiger King, or go back to watching CNN or the BBC or whatever nonsense they watch. But ask them for 15 minutes. That's the only way we can do this. So thank you very much. I appreciate everybody who's been a part and a founding member of the Digital Freedom Platform. And again, are you going to fight for your freedom? Are you going to be on the front lines sacrificing? That's what we're doing here, sacrificing. Or are you going to let someone else fight for your freedom? Ask yourself that. What are you going to tell your grandkids you did in 2020? What are you going to tell them you did? Went along, acted like a good boy and a good little girl, did what you were told, or did you fight back and put out that information and question authority? That's what I'm talking about. So we will not be silenced. We will not be censored. We will not be stopped. Join the resistance. Let's join London Real, baby. Let's do this.